going into the lesson, because y'all missed this lesson and I thought we should share in it a little bit. What is the importance of this world's connection with idols? Now, when I talk about idols, you notice in the Catholic Church they have all these different symbols. They have a statue of Mary, or what they call Mary, which we know is nothing different than Diana, and the worship of Venus, and the child, which is a representation of Jupiter, or the Yule child of Tammuz of ancient Babylon. But with every worship and prayer comes some physical substance like an idol. You notice even in your Catholic Church they have what you would call rosary beads, something like that, right? They call it rosary beads. In it, you know, it's a compilations of different stones, usually linked into a cross. Why do people reverence substance and have a worship linked to physical things like wood and stone and metal? We found out, according to the scriptures and according to this world, why. I'm going to give y'all some understanding. I don't want to let the full cat out of the bag, because a lot of the information we'll be teaching in the academy. So I don't want to bring it all out, because we want to make sure we ration it out and give you the information as we can receive it. But in a nutshell, it's pretty deep. The reason they have these idols attached to every religion. In Islam, you have the rock or the Kaaba. In the Middle East, you have all types of different idols. In ancient Babylon, you had idols. The Roman Catholic Church is filled with idols. You go into your church and there's symbolism and idols every place. And there was an origin of idols. So let's go to the book of Enoch. We're going into the book of Enoch, and then I'll take you into the Bible and the Apocrypha to show you why the nations deal with idols. What's significant, and why people cannot physically let their superstition and their idols go. And don't forget, Abraham himself, his father Terah was an idolater. All right? So I'm going to show you, according to scripture, why people hold dear to substance. See, it tells us in the commandments, Exodus 20, that thou shalt not have no other God before the Most High. And he explicitly told his people not to make unto them anything that's in the heaven above or the earth beneath. There was a reason for that. What was the spiritual implication of that? Why did the Most High want Israel to stay away from those practices? We'll show you. Why is it that when it comes to substance, be it your ring or your earrings or your jewelry, why do you call it precious? Why do you hold dear to these things as if they have life and value material more than life itself? What is your spiritual connection to these things? I'm going to say this. Who is over your jewelry? What people is actually bringing jewelry to you? Why do they promote jewelry? Why this time of year, especially during the time of Christmas? Everything you see is about adoring jewelry. Jewelry itself, Jewry. links directly to the Jewish wizards. Back in old time, there was people who knew how to trap spirits in material. They would trap a genie, or what you would call in the Middle East a jinn. But they needed physical substance to do it. So you need something. You need earthy clay. You need something that's made of the Most High substance to hold these spirits with different incantations. This practice has been known through the Illuminati powers. That's why they deal with their symbolisms and they build their statues. This practice goes back to ancient Babylon, how to control spirits. And these Jewish powers are not just cutting diamonds. What they're doing, they're praying spirits in a lot of these materials and selling them to you. And you're making unto yourselves idols. But they promote it innocently. It's an innocent promotion, but really you're being controlled by a spirit. There's nothing more precious than the Most High's creation, than what He created, man. So, when the Most High said, do not make unto thee any graven image, He understood that these spirits would be prayed into these idols, and that people will reverence and hold dear other gods and substance opposed to Him as the God of all gods. All right? Now, I'm going into the origin of spirits. When did this thing come on the scene of demons in the earth? When did this happen? It happened before the flood. Go to Genesis, the 6th chapter. Genesis 6, and get the book of Jude 1 and 6 and 1 and 13. And get 2 Peter 2 and 4. And also get Job, the 1st chapter, the 6th verse. We wrestle not with flesh and blood. These Jewish powers are sorcerers. This is what you didn't know. The Jewish powers are over the Illuminati. Their secret credo, like I've mentioned the other day in class, their secret credo is to continue their father's Esau's oath he made in Genesis. Once his father died, he would destroy his brother Jacob. That's the secret oath. And that's what they're teaching with the genocide program. The only difference is it's a war being waged against Israel, and Israel don't know who they are. Therefore, they don't know that they're being warred against. So we need to get the origin of this. These people that are over the world, over the bank system, over your thought, over your education, over your religion, that own your banks, these people are sorcerers. You notice their movies, they push sorcery big time. Gandalf, Lords of the Rings, Harry Potter, these wizards. They have many wizards. I know a lot of you think that this war against Iraq and Iran, some of you think that these wars are just physical wars with armies, but no.